Have you ever heard of a little movie called The Godfather?
The Gabagool.
It's an all-time classic for good reason, but I think the story of how the movie was made actually makes the film that much more interesting. I felt like talking about a show that I am shocked nobody ever talks about. It's called The Offer and it's on Paramount Plus, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. It's just one season, 10 episodes, and it tells the completely wild story of how The Godfather got made. The show is the definition of inside baseball. It takes you right in the 1970s Hollywood, showing you exactly how movies got put together back then. Paramount was the studio that bought the book, and it was basically failing and on the verge of total collapse. They were essentially betting everything on this one movie that absolutely nobody else wanted to touch. And the most compelling part is that all the drama wasn't just on screen. The actual real-life mafia was not too happy about this movie being made and did everything they could to stop production. You also get to see how Mario Puzo, the author, came up with the story in the first place because he desperately needed money, and then how he was able to work with a young, stubborn Francis Ford Coppola to turn it into the script we all know. The true highlight of this series, I think, are the performances. They're just outstanding. Miles Teller is fantastic as the producer Al Ruddy, who basically willed this movie into existence. Giovanni Ribisi's excellent as mob boss Joe Colombo, but for me, Matthew Good as the legendary studio head Robert Evans steals every single scene he's in. The whole show is just gorgeous to look at. The pacing's perfect, it's super interesting, and honestly, I think it's one of the best series I've seen in the last 5, maybe 10 years. It came out a few years ago, and it's just kind of sitting there in abundant series purgatory. Now, if you go over to Rotten Tomatoes, you'll see critics kind of trashed it, because honestly, I think this show's a masterpiece. It's a story about passion, about fighting for a creative vision against all odds. I honestly can't recommend it enough. If you love movies or just a fantastic story, you have to watch The Offer. You won't be disappointed.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.